Do you guys think I should go through the draft, or you just want to go through the fucking gameplay? What do you guys think? Draft or just gameplay? Draft as well. All right. So we don't like going versus Roger. Period. Carlos didn't play Roger that much, and I hate going versus it. Like, we all hate going versus it because it's very easy to just Roger to carry games. So we banned that first. They banned Kaja. We kind of expected that. I'm going to go through here. We banned Lunox. We have first pick, I do believe. And we didn't want to go... Like the first game, the bans aren't very definitive. We don't really know what we want to ban versus them because we haven't played too much yet. So it's kind of, we're just doing safe bans right now. And not really anything too severe. Too, like, out of the ordinary. So then we banned the Bene because also we saw A77 play Bene versus Kush's team. Or not Bene, play Phobius. So we didn't know if they were going to give Bene and try to pick Phobius a counter pick. So we were scared about that. So that's why we just banned Bene entirely because we don't want to leave that kind of coin flip opportunity still up. So that's why we banned the Bene here. And then they banned Saber. So we first picked Matilda because it's a good tank. We didn't really know what else. We didn't have any other priority. It's just a very good tank. Probably one of the best right now with her mobility and shields. They pick Xborg and Ling. We weren't surprised at this. We didn't really care that much if Marcuti got Ling because apparently Shark was saying how Marcuti lost versus Mexican random, something like that, earlier in the day with this Ling. So we assumed that he was rusty on it because we hadn't seen Plat practice much either. So we didn't worry about that too much. Then we got Chow and Farsa here because we didn't know, because Apple's already been playing Farsa a lot. We didn't want them to ban it in later parts of the draft, so we secured it now. We got the Chow because we know Jero plays a lot of Chow. We didn't want them to pick it later as well or ban it because, you know, Ling, Chow's a big counter to fucking Ling. So we pick Chow here so they don't try to ban it out, so they don't like worry about that counter pick. Then they try to ban out Carlos. Also, Yato Lilia is really annoying, so we banned that shit in the second part of the draft. They banned Alice and Lance. Alice questionable ban because we wouldn't play it in general, but I understand the Lance ban. And then we kind of thought about this ban. We banned Chang'e because we didn't want them to have the Popol and Chang'e combo. It's very annoying to go against to invade and whatnot. So they picked Kag, understandable. And then we went with Haya and Esme. We were honestly thinking about going Harith side here and letting me go Chow tank. But then we thought, okay, but Mercy still plays Esme. So we thought maybe he would fucking go half screen. Oh, like hide the chat? How do I do that? He picked Haya. That's all you need to know. So, they last pick Lapu. This draft, both sides, kind of like typical. Nothing really out of the ordinary. So let's go through the start of the game. Nothing out of the ordinary here. X4 kind of zones me off. We secure the mid crab, which is nice because Esme has always lane prio versus Lapu. Esme's one of the like best early fucking heroes for clearing waves, cutting, and invading for a side lane. So I got prio for the crab. We got the crab. That's already a good start because that guarantees XP and some gold for the mage, so she gets level 4 sooner. It's a pretty big deal. Nothing really happened. The shark gets poked a bit from the fucking Popol. I mean, I want to tournament was the hype. I'm sorry, bro. I'm not like a very emotional person. I'm just analyzing the game. That's all you got. You guys asked me to react, so I'm reacting. All right. Carlos gets a really nice pick here because the Popol went up too far trying to chase shark. Oh, he didn't. Yeah, he got the kill. It was a really nice pick and greed from Yaoi there. Honestly, the first game wasn't that eventful for me. They got a nice pick bot lane because they 4-man died the Xborg while they're trying to chase me. I shouldn't have walked up in general. No cap. I should, because then I had to force my Purify. So they do turtle. We trade towers for turtles because towers will eventually give up more gold than turtles will. And when you trade for towers, you're more likely to get a pick because they might stay under tower. So the smarter choice for A77 would have been for Xborg to back off way earlier and just give the tower. because if he dies for the tower, it immediately makes it worth it for us by a lot. They got the blue, but we tried to turn this fight. I think we got the purple again because he had no flicker, because we know we used it earlier. So it's another pick for Carlos. Ling tried to go on Matilda, but it didn't matter because it's a tank. Then Carlos is on the red buff. This was a little greedy of Carlos to try going on the CAG. Like, he should have backed off way earlier because he got ulted by the CAG. He has no ult. He might get out. I don't remember if he gets out or not. He does get out, surprisingly. Oh, no, never mind. He died to Labu. He died to Mercy by his flicker. Greedy from him because he didn't have his ultimate. I did not agree with that kind of play. Then kind of nothing happens until he's back up. We did dive the Lapu. Barely. Good dive from a Shark. That's why we picked the Matilda. Did a lot of mobility. Could dash around and get people on picks. I could have stayed to clear this wave, but I thought that since Pulpo was being so aggressive, that Ling was going to be around and try to jump. But I recalled just to play it safe, because I wasn't going to be greedy in a tournament setting. I'm going to play it safe and recall if I'm low. Yuna had a really good kick here, but the thing is he wasn't communicating that well, and Carlos backed off. We 100% could have killed the Ling here if Carlos didn't back off like that, which is unfortunate. We did get the CAG, though, because she thought she could jump on the Farsa and live and get the kill. And I do believe we got export as well. Nope, he flickered. So that was really nice from Yuna, but it's unfortunate Carlos didn't follow up. This first game wasn't really that, I would say, special for me. It was kind of like very small skirmishes. It wasn't that very astounding. Alright, let's start this life from the beginning here. So Yato tries going on the Farsa. And so does fucking Marcuti. So then me and the frontliners, Chow and Hai, are on the back line. We killed their back line. Yuna got both of them, which is nice. Jera ulted a little early. He tried to ult for me. I think I still live. Yeah, I get shields. Shields for shields. And then fucking Shark, my hero. Look at Shark. Pulls back right there, and I fucking go zoom away from the Ling ult and Lapu ult, which is really nice. Yuna got the export too. Chow was damaged this game. This wasn't a tank Chow game. Yuna was playing tank damage Chow this game because I playing tank Esme, so we don't need a tank Chow. So he built damage Chow, and it's working pretty well, as you can see. All right, we have like a 2K gold lead, almost 3K right now. Good overall. I think Yuna. Oh, what the fuck was that flicker? Oh, I didn't watch these games in replay, guys, so I'm also seeing some things I didn't see before. And what the fuck was that flicker, Yuna? Hold on, I'm refreshing the music so it keeps playing. He did that same shit in game 3 too, if I remember correctly. TikTok that man. He got TikToked, something like that. They did get 2 bot towers here, which is unfortunate. I maybe should have recalled. Well, I know I did recall because they killed me. I forgot. They did dive me and I died. Because it's Export Ling, and Export does a lot of true damage to Esme. Very hard for Esme to play versus that as the game goes on. Shark flying across the map to chase the Ling. Doesn't work out. Nothing's really going on yet. A little bit of a skirmish down in mid lane. I think we're just waiting for the turtle right now. Alright. See, look. Okay, so people thought I was trolling here, right? You see their entire team and where my team is at. We got the turtle pulled back. So then I go in. I don't really want to try to force the fight, but they all go in on me. They waste their ults and flickers, so we get the turtle. Alright? I secured the turtle. I died for it. It wasn't that bad. You know, a kill for a turtle. It's kind of worth. Then they tried diving the mid tower, which I think was bad for them. I don't remember. Let's see, though. Carlos with the fucking 1v4 engage was really nice. I don't think we killed any of them, but he got really close, though. 3 of them are super low. That was actually a really nice engage from Carlos, but it didn't work out, unfortunately. And this was a dumb idea. He's trying to solo invade versus the Ling, and he got perma CC'd by Pulpul and CAG. Ling tried to keep going. Matilda fucking heal saved him. They got mid tower. They're trying to force the blue here, but Yaoi's a little too deep. But unfortunately, Yuna gets caught out. I tried to help Yuna. You know, Yuna was already dead, and I walked around here to try and help him. But now I'm dead because I tried to. So that was bad. That was not good. But then they fucking tried going in two more. Like, too deep. They went too deep, so Carlos just turned that around. Went on the X-Borg. Really good engage from them two right there, Shark and Carlos. Ling doesn't have ult. Oh, fuck me. He does have ult. They made that a 2 for 1 though. Or 1 for 2. Oh, 2 for 2. Good picks. Savage gameplay. Carlos played pretty good in this game, but also pretty bad. He definitely made a lot of aggressive plays this game. Good, and some of them worked, some of them didn't. As you can tell with how many deaths he has. Same amount as me, and I'm the one building tank. Nice mechanics from Carlos there, dodging all the Ling dashes. Yuna's trying to kill the fucking Lapu solo, but he's healing a lot off the wave. Surprised he's backing off. I'm surprised he backed off there. I thought he could have killed him. Alright, right here, I went and cut off the Esme and Pulpa, right? And so my teammates could focus the tower. I died, but we got the mid tower. And mid tower is a lot of control since they had our mid tower as well. So I thought the fucking, I thought that trade was worth it. Even though I'm 0-4 and 5, I think my deaths, I think only 2 of them were like bad deaths, and the other 2 were good deaths, and where we still got something out of it. Nothing really happening so far. We went in the fucking CAG here because she's out of position. She went too far away from the bush, so we know they wouldn't be able to follow up. Her team literally all walked away from her, so she was dead. I got on her. Then Popol was caught out too, but he had a flicker. X-Borg ulted in way too early. You should never engage at the fight with your ult as an X-Borg. So now I'm zoning the X-Borg and the Popol right now, and then my team is on the Ling, which is good. Then we basically get the turtle for free. Or not turtle, Lord. For some reason, even though 2 of them are dead, they try walking up here against me when I'm a tank Esme. They just get low, nothing happens. And here we are. We're trying to get rid of. We have to get rid of X-Borg's armor early here. If he has his armor and the Lord's there, he's gonna heal a fuck ton and do damage to the Lord. We got rid of his armor early, so we can't stop the Lord from pushing the tower. And then I'm under the tower, just being a tank and trying to be a nuisance. And then right here, unfortunately, Lapu got on the Haya. Haya forced ult. I'm still in front of their team. Kag ulted. I'm still there in the middle of their team. Then I had to purify out. We got the tower, so we can back off. We don't need to force anymore. Don't need to skirmish. Then we got the second tier mid tower. Getting some hits on the bot tower, so we can try to force it maybe. And nothing happens so far. We wait until next Lord. I think we just clear some waves until then. It's 2 AM here? That's rough, 10H. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we just wait till Lord. They're trying to group up to try to get a pick off someone. You know, someone who's walking into a bush unnoticed. I'm a tank Esme, so I'm not too concerned, but I'm also not going to face check on my own. Because, you know, I don't know if their whole team can be in a bush or not. There's Shark getting some vision. Mercy with the questionable engage on the Farsa. Well, it wasn't that questionable, but Farsa could just bird out of there. They tried really hard getting the Farsa here. Like, look at Marcuti still chasing, but now he has to get out of there. He still has ultimate, by the way. So now we gotta disengage. Oh! Carlos tried forcing on the fucking Ling. He forced him to ult, which is nice. And he killed him. That was wonderful. They try to engage on. They try to engage now. He dodged Lapu's flicker stun, which is really nice. Now Lapu's kind of out of position, and he has no flicker to get out. We go in on their back line. He almost kills. Shark almost kills the Popol, but dies. I'm taking the tower now, so Shark can get out because he just died under tower. He gets out, heals a fuck ton because Matilda's balanced, and then we do the Lord off of that because Ling's dead, and we actually I think we paused because Carl said he was lagging. So since Yuna was lagging, or not Yuna, Carlos was, we paused for like 2 minutes, over 2 minutes, almost 3 minutes. Goddamn. Now we're back. Now we do Lord off of spawn. Yuna kind of had to... Did he flicker out? I'm pretty sure he did. He did flicker out. But there's 2 down there, so we 100% can do this Lord. I'm zoning off the Xborg. We got the Lord before Ling got there, thankfully. Now, we know since Xborg is kind of pushed towards us, we're going to try to pick a fight here because they're not towards their base. They're not close to their base that much. But then I'm pretty sure we back off because they got back to their base, so there's no point in trying to force them now. If they're out of position, you should always try to force. And then we just dive the tower. I go in first so I can zone off the CAG clearing the wave. Because they have no wave clear, only her and Xborg. Xborg's trying to deal with the Lord right now. So then we're trying to clear the minions so we can force other waves. And then we just tower lock because they can't stop us all at once. That was game 1. It was an okay game. Wasn't the most clean thing, but it was okay.